Hello, welcome back. We're in another new build community this week, and we're back in Surprise, Arizona again out here on the West Valley to check out Sterling Grove by Toll Brothers. I promise next week we'll be a little more central. We'll be in Norterra, which is in North Phoenix, and the week after that we can check out the East Valley, going to Chandler, Gilbert, and that area. But we're here in Sterling Grove. It's an amazing community. They've got a ton of homes already built and they're building a ton more. I want to take you around the place and show you what is going on. And real quick, before we hop into this full community tour of Sterling Grove, I've got these builder documents that have kind of the base prices, map of the community, and the whole process of what buying in Sterling Grove is like. Got those from Toll Brothers, and I also have my Living in Arizona guide. Those are both completely free, so just shoot me a text or a call so I can get those over to you if you are interested. But other than that, let me take you into a view of the community. So you can see, just kind of driving around the community, it's very lush and green. They've got a great golf course out here at Sterling Grove. It's actually a championship golf course. They get golfers just coming out here for the weekend, staying in some condos and just playing on this golf course because it is beautiful. And you can see they've done a great job maintaining the lawn and all of that. We are in Surprise, Arizona, just off that 303. So you're going to be in a more quiet, more family-focused area. All of the nightlife, things like that, downtown Phoenix and Scottsdale, things like that, going to be half an hour, 45 minutes away, maybe even an hour if there's heavy traffic. Again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if you're coming here to start a family or coming here to Arizona to be part of the nightlife. But if you want to be part of the nightlife, probably not the best area for you. If you want to be in a quieter area, this might just work. But this freshly cut lawn right in front of me is actually the event lawn. So they do weddings, concerts, events, things like that. And that building over to the right was actually the club where the fitness center and things like that were. You can see we're going through a gate. I wanted to show you kind of what coming in and out of the community look like. And earlier when we were back at the event lawn, there's a building to the left I showed at the beginning. That was the golf club and the condo area. So it is a very popular golfing spot. They have great golf courses, but you can see we're going for kind of like a modern farmhouse type of thing here with all the buildings and the club. Very nice upkept lawn. And we're back here at the club now. You can see here is part of the golf course I was talking about. We've also got those White Tank Mountains right next to the community, so you get great views there. Maybe a 10-minute drive if you wanted to go do some hiking over there. Here are some basketball courts and some tennis courts. Also pickleball if you're a fan of that. Cool thing about Sterling Grove is about a third of it is going to be age-restricted 55-plus community, and then the rest is going to be all-age community. So you can get a little bit of both here if you were planning on coming here for the age-restricted community part. Make sure you reach out about my 55-plus chart and graph. I've got that for you. You can compare all the different amenities in Arizona, all the parks and everything. But we're walking over to the model homes now. To get there, we've got to pass the pool, which is really nice resort-style pool. Sterling Grove's a nice little gated golf community with resort-style amenities. While I was there, though, there were a good amount of people in the pool, so I figured I'd flash this little aerial shot. You can see they've got a spa in there as well. That's where the fitness center, spa, things like that are going to be. Very nice community, right next to the golf course and the White Tank Mountains. We're walking to those model homes now, and they actually had another set of model homes that were open a couple months ago that they have now sold, and now they've opened up this new set of model homes with all these models. There are going to be 2,200 homes here in Sterling Grove, and they're not halfway done yet. So the cool thing about these new build communities is if you get in earlier, your home is going to be worth more in the long run, because at the beginning, the appraisers, you're a very unique model, new model. They've got to go outside the community to kind of get comparisons, things like that. And then as soon as, more homes in the community start closing, the price basically staircases. If you get in the first fourth, first quarter, even the first 3/4 in some cases, your home's going to be worth more, but you pay less than the people who are buying at the end. The people buying at the end are buying the same model for more. So it is definitely a better thing to get in on these communities before they are all built out. And you can see we finally arrived at the model homes. I sped up the walk because it is a little bit of a walk, but they make it nice, Cool thing about the community, as I walk, I'm gonna walk down this street to kind of give you a feel of what it's gonna look like to live here. They've got these cool little cornerstone parks where they've got gardens and grills, community gardens and grills where the neighbors can kind of come and grill and hang out. That's kind of like what it looked like with that little hangout area I showed a little earlier. There's also a little cornhole thing in this model home area. They've got those scattered all throughout the community, so you can hang out with your neighbors, kind of enjoy just the quiet family vibes of the community. The whole community is really cool, walking around, completely tree lined, the cornerstone parks, all these groves, things like that, really well maintained. You've got to be wondering, well, what's the HOA look like? There's a $5,000 buy-in, the capital gains kind of improvement social fee thing that all the HOAs have. And then for a home, it's going to be $216 a month. And then if there is condo living for you as well, if you are interested in that, but the condo association fee is $615 a month. And here's that little cornhole place I was telling you about. Cornerstone parks and little groves like this are scattered all throughout the community. We are actually about to hop into one of the model home tours. We're going to go through one of the 25 plus home designs they have here. And just to let you know, the home designs they have range from 1,500 to 4,000 square feet. So there's a broad range for you. You can get just about any size of home. We're going through the Hastings right now, which is one of the higher end, more expensive homes that they have. The base price on this one is over $1 million, but don't worry, there are some like 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes that are much more affordable than this. This is just one of the higher end things. You can see this one also has a casita. It was locked, so we couldn't get in there, but you know, nice little courtyard, things like that. I also wanted to talk a little bit more about all the amenities because I didn't quite touch on them earlier when I was talking about them. So I talked about the 20,000 square foot clubhouse, but I didn't talk about the restaurants that they have. They have a few restaurants here in the Sterling Grove Club. They also have a grab-and-go cafe, so you can pick up a nice coffee as you leave the house to go to work, or a nice coffee and hang out in one of the cornerstone parks that we've kind of talked about a little bit here. We've got the fitness center and the movement studio, tennis, bocce ball, pickleball courts, and the private Jack Nicklaus 18-hole course. But you can see this home is beautiful, and it's going to be. It's $1 million home. You can't really go wrong. And Toll Brothers is a great builder. I really love working with them. I actually just put a client under contract for their new custom build home here in Sterling Grove, and they were able to take advantage of an $82,000 incentive that we found. It was great. We can put that towards anything. We used it a lot towards the design center so we could customize the house a lot. They also got another $7,500 closing cost incentive on top of that. But that $82,000 incentive, we could have used it on anything, whether it be closing costs, buying down the rate, or design. But another cool thing about Sterling Grove and Toll Brothers is they have 4 different kind of architecture styles they're doing right now: the Craftsman, the Farmhouse, the Prairie, and the Spanish. Now there are some HOA rules where they can't have the same style next to each other, so you want to take that into account when you're looking at the lots. If there's a style you really want and you need that style, don't choose a lot next to one that already has that style. They're not going to allow it. But something really cool about this collection of models is the way the bathroom is just huge, right next to the walk-in closet, with like an attached laundry room to the walk-in closet. I've seen that a lot with some builders, but this collection in particular with Toll Brothers has the laundry room right next to the closet, which makes things a little easier. But I really do like the bathroom on this collection. You see the huge tubs that they had there. It was just a really cool all-around bathroom design. And of course, if you went out to Toll Brothers and you got to choose your own custom home, which they do, you get to choose different structural designs that you want to make. You can choose a different kind of tub. You can choose a sliding door here instead of a normal door. You can choose a bunch of cool things like that. And another thing I always recommend when you go out to these new build homes is to bring a realtor, somebody to represent you, if not me, then somebody who is going to have your best interest in mind, because the builders don't always mention these incentives to just an unrepresented buyer who walks in to save the money. They push these incentives out to us realtors to bring our clients to them. But if this home tour felt long, that's because it is. It is a $1 million home, 3,600 square feet. Something different that I've never done in a video before is I'm going to have 3 more home tours at the end of this video. I'm going to show the Skybrook, the Rutherford, and the Calistoga with just some music over it for you to kind of get a feel for those models. The Skybrook is the model that I just put under contract. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this tour off and show you 3 more. And I am a realtor out here in the Phoenix Valley of Arizona. So if you have any questions about this community, maybe another one, or you're planning to move out here to Arizona, feel free to shoot me a call or a text. My name and number are on the screen now. I also have all those resources from the builder for this community and all the other ones. I have that free Living in Arizona guide, as well as a 55+ chart and graph. Have all that stuff completely free. Just shoot me a text so I can send that over to you, and you have a good rest of your day. So we're going to start with the Skybrook because it was the one that I actually got under contract here. But like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and put a label on each one of these last 3 tours. I'm not going to talk over it. I'm just going to let you kind of enjoy, get to see if these are some models you like, vibe out with the music, and if you do like one, let me know and I can kind of tell you a little more information about them. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.